What's up guys, this is Danny MATRANGA with Mind Pump TV. Today I'm super excited to share with you some of my favorite tips and tricks that I picked up along the way in my years of training. Stuff that's really helped me and helped my clients see success and progression inside and outside the gym. Let's get into it. Setup for the cable row can really be simplified to 4 main checkpoints: the positioning of the feet, trunk, shoulders, and grip. I want to go through each one of those with you guys so you got it right, so you can perform the movement safely and effectively, hitting all the target muscles, right? So starting with the feet, simply straight up and down, right? No internal, external rotation. I like them right about where I would be if I were squatting, with a soft bend, because I actually use my legs to pull the cable away to protect my back. The second thing is the trunk position. I like to set my trunk vertical, right? My torso should be straight up and down when I do this. I like to set it before I start pulling, because I find if I select a weight and yank it back, I'm already gonna start in a bad position. So I like to start where I wanna be for the exercise. As for the shoulders, I don't want them too far forward or too far back. I just want them neutral, straight up and down, so that my chest is stacked over my trunk. Grip, simple. I like to grip the cable right in the middle with my thumbs wrapped around as well. Some people prefer to keep the thumbs vertical. You can do whatever feels comfortable, but I do recommend wrapping the thumb. From here, I like to use my legs to push back a little bit on the bench and get into the starting position with the arms extended, the torso up, and my eyes straight ahead. Simply pulling the shoulder blades back all the way, making sure that I get enough range of motion to pinch them together. And I also make a point to actually start the movement by pulling the shoulder blades back. That'll help me initiate and engage the lats, versus if I pull with my arms, you're gonna bias the biceps a little too much, which is something that we want to avoid. So start the movement by retracting the scapula and stay in this position the entire time. 2 big points that I really want to hit on so you can perform this right are breathing and tempo. The breathing for the exercise is pretty self-explanatory. It's pretty simple. It's a simple exhale as you pull the weight in, and inhaling as you lower it down. That kind of explains itself. It's pretty easy. If it doesn't feel natural for you, feel free to reverse it, but I do recommend exhaling on the contraction and inhaling as you let the weight back down. As for tempo, with this exercise, because you get the opportunity to move a lot of weight with one of the strongest prime movers in your body, the lats, it's really important that we maintain control. Because again, your lats are a huge muscle group. They have a lot of strength and they're pulling on stuff like your spine, on your scapula. So having a controlled tempo is critical. You don't want to get injured doing a cable row. Nobody does that. So make sure that you stay safe and under control. Pull the weight in. I like to hold in the retracted position for like 2 seconds and then lower the weight slowly and under controlled, not with my arms, right? I want to lower it with my lats. So in terms of execution and intent, when you do the exercise, right, a nice 2-second count, initiating the movement with retracting the scapula and finishing it with shortening the lats, not pulling with your biceps. Squeeze the lats, hold the shoulder blades in retraction at the back for about 2 seconds there, and then let it down slow, 2 or 3 second eccentric, letting the lat do all the work, keeping the intent on executing the movement with the lat and lower trap. Try to keep your biceps out of it. For some people, the grip might be a problem. You might feel your forearms lighting up. That'll go away with time, especially as you become more comfortable with the movement, or you just become a more seasoned lifter overall. You guys will know you're doing this exercise correctly if you're able to feel the back musculature the entire time you do it, right? Some combination of the lats, lower traps, maybe even a little upper traps, even though we want to keep that on the low. But that's a cue for you guys to know you're doing it right. If you start to feel it too much in your forearms, biceps, lower back, or maybe you even feel like you're moving too far forward with spinal flexion and extension to move the weight, that's a really good indicator that you might need to lower the weight you're using down a little bit, right? We want to lift with the target tissue, not with our ego. So I strongly recommend only lifting a weight you can control. As for a prescription for this exercise, it's going to vary based on your goals. I would actually recommend doing it in a variety of rep ranges regardless of what you want to accomplish. It works great for strength in a lower rep range. It's great for hypertrophy in that moderate to high repetition range. And it's also a great exercise that you can do even at 12, 15 plus repetition ranges to really fatigue the tissue or finish the back off. It's a great movement that lends itself well to a lot of different goals and adaptations. Thanks for tuning in, guys. We really hope you found this video helpful. If you did, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Feel free to let us know what directions you want to see us go in the future, what types of videos you want to see, what movements you want to see. We love to scroll through the comments and interact with you guys answering questions, as well as source ideas for future content. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day.